testimony of my parents' sacrifice. I honor them tonight in this moment. Before I begin, I just want to extend my sincerest gratitude and appreciation to Leader Karen Camper and my dear friend, Senator Ramesh Akberry, as well as the entire National Rosa Parks Day Committee. It is my esteemed pleasure to be able to stand before you all this evening to accept this prestigious award. On behalf of every aspiring and every inspiring movement shaker abound, there's nothing quite like being in the hotbed of the civil rights movement. There's nothing like quite being here in Memphis, Tennessee. Footsteps from the historic Lorraine Motel, blocks away from the I Am a Man Plaza, and only a few hundred miles away from my hometown of Canton, Mississippi. Here I am surrounded by so much history, so much legacy, so much inspiration, and I stand here ready to accept the responsibility. I'm filled with so much pride, yet extremely humbled by this experience. For it wasn't until Friday evening, right here in Memphis, that I think my life changed unexpectedly. See, I had never thought of myself as a civil rights activist. In fact, it was my Uber driver who helped me actually who reminded me of that. You know, just like many folks from Memphis do, they know you're not from here, so they ask you, so what you in town for? And so I told him that I was here being honored with the National Rosa Parks Day Rising Star Award. And this Uber driver actually helped me realize that I have been actively engaged for the majority of my career in doing nothing but civil rights activism. Activism on behalf of my people, Black people, women people, American people. He helped me to realize that my work has chiefly been all about advancing these people. He helped me to realize that the work that I've been doing with Seat at the Table has always been about working to preserve and protect the rights of us as human beings, as citizens, as people. He helped me to see that the work that I was doing of creating a space for people's voices to be heard and equal opportunity to become long withstanding for generations to come was no small feat. And that he helped me to realize that the role that I play in advancing this to help us achieve parity was great. Tonight is what I call a full circle moment. Senator Ramesh Akberry kind of alluded to it in her opening remarks when she mentioned that it was just here a little bit over a year ago that I brought Seat at the Table right here to Memphis, downstairs in the auditorium of this building, of the National Civil Rights Museum. And it was here where I used my platform to give the women of Tennessee a voice, to recognize young emerging leaders so that the people of this great state would know what it really meant to have a seat at the table. It also is a full circle moment for me because being here helped me realize exactly how important it is to have a seat at the table and to use that seat so that others could be able to take a stand. Rosa Parks is such an iconic figure in our history. Even posthumously, she serves as a mentor and a guiding light for all of us. Her remaining seated wasn't simply just because she was tired. Her having taken her seat was because she was tired of being seen as less than a human, less than a woman, less than American. She is a constant reminder to me of the work that we must do, that the work that we must do requires sacrifice, that work requires and demands dedication, and that work dictates that we use our seats to make sure that others can have their stand. So thank you again to this astounding committee. Thank you, Madam Co-Chairs, for your vision. Thank you, Governor Lee, for acknowledging the contributions women have played in positioning this country to live up to its greatest ideas by paying homage to what it really means to form a more perfect union and what it means to establish justice, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty for ourselves and our posterity. Being here tonight receiving this award reminds me of the words of our heroine of the night. Memories of our lives, of our works, and of our deeds will continue in others. I am so blessed to have had her memories, her works, and her deeds continue on through me. So thank you again for this honor. Congratulations to my fellow honorees. And I want to thank each and every one of you here tonight for being true beacons of light so that the world may see. Thank you.